Good morning. It's Saturday. Just woke up. It's a beautiful day. Very sunny. I just sat on my balcony and was enjoying the sun, and think I will now have some breakfast and then slowly start to get ready, because today I am shooting again. This time I'm doing something for a collaboration and we're shooting at my neighbor's apartment, because I actually wanted to film at my friend's apartment, but she does not have the time today. I asked my neighbor and she said yes, and that's great because I really felt like shooting inside and not outside. So my room is finally kind of tidied up. This is a PJ that I once bought at a thrift shop. I think it's from probably the 70s, but I always wanted a PJ like this. And yeah, you can see the pockets are kind of falling off. I need to sew them back on, but I'm basically living in this. And here are my home slippers that I recently purchased. These are actually espadrilles. But I just thought that they were very cute for homeware and also look great, because I like to kind of look put together even when I'm at home. I don't know, it's just for my personal feeling. Now I will start doing my hair. The photographer, a friend of mine, is coming in like 1.5 hours, so I need to get ready now. And yeah, stay hydrated. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair yet. We will see, but I thought to make this a bit more interesting, I asked you on Instagram to ask me some questions so that I can do like a quick, very small Q&A while doing my hair, because that might not be as boring. And you have asked me a few questions, and then we will see how I get along doing my hair. I don't know, I think I want to do like a 1940s updo. It would be a very simple lounging around kind of look. Oh. So I don't want it to be too glamorous. I still am trying to figure out what to do. I either just do a simple brush out or I do a 1940s updo. We will see. So the first question is, how did you get into wearing vintage? Well, I think it started when I was 15. Me and my best friend, we started joining this project at our local youth club, which was about learning how to swing dance and also getting more into the history of swing dancing. So we went there and we absolutely loved it, and we fell in love with swing dancing and swing music, which we had never heard before. And that's when we also began to start looking at old videos of people dancing, like all the swing clips from the 1940s and 1930s, and we were like, oh my god, these people are so glamorous, so elegant, we want to be that as well. But I mean, we're 15, so we just slowly began dressing more vintage and going to thrift shops, but we were just like picking things that we thought were cool and styling them our own way, putting like 90s influence and 50s influence. Then I actually that was in 2016. And then in 2017, I started dressing more 60s and 70s. And I fell in love with the fashion. So yeah, I was actually going to school every day, fully dressed, 1960s, 1970s, and I had so much fun with it. I think to start off, a 1960s, 70s style is really, really fun, because you find pieces much more easily than 1940s pieces, for example. They're not as expensive, and you can really have fun because it's, I don't know, it's like mini skirts and fun colors and not too many rules. I mean, there's never rules, but you know, people from the 1930s to 1950s, or even in the 1960s, they were still like very conservative. So, you know, there were much more details if you want to do it accurate. Whereas as you go for a 1960s, 1970s look, you can basically just do what you want. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but I think you got my point. And then when I met David, I got much more into the 1940s style, because before we had some fun doing that sometimes, me and my best friend, but when we got to know David, now he's like always dressed for the 1940s, 1930s. So we also got into that. Okay, let's take a look at that bag. Okay. Alright, so now I put a mirror there so that I can see my hair from the back. But I will just continue talking. So that's what I basically wear at the moment. Sometimes you will catch me also going for a 1970s look, because I still love the 70s. I still really like this like youthful feeling, and I love the music. I love the black culture of the 1940s, 70s. It's still in my heart, and I also like to have fun with different eras. Like, I think it's cool to also experiment a bit and not be too stuck in one particular style. I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. I also mostly wear 1940s, but I think it's also fun to experience other decades, because every decade has its own really fun aspects. Okay, the curls are really like bouncy and a bit frizzy. Let's look at the other questions. Do you always pin curl your hair, or do you also have sleeping curls? I only tried out pin curling my hair yet. I also want to try out foam rollers, but I am not too sure if they will work on my hair. And pin curls kind of work nicely, but sometimes the set does not really turn out great, so maybe I should try other techniques too. And basically what I am doing, because that's something that I also want to address, because if you have natural hair, you have to kind of straighten your hair to achieve a certain vintage look. I mean, you don't have to. There are hairstyles that you do not have to straighten your hair for. I also have one tutorial up on my channel. But the look that I want to achieve can only be achieved by me straightening my hair. So, of course, I don't want my hair to be damaged. So I have to have a kind of routine on how often I straighten my hair. I thought you might be interested in that, knowing more about that as well. So what I usually do, I straighten my hair like once a week. And usually on the weekends I have maybe a shoot, so for that I definitely pin curl my hair. Otherwise I am straightening my hair like once a week, and then I am using this hair for like the whole week. So at the maybe first 2 days I do pin curls, and the next day I only curl my hair in the front to achieve a kind of poodle look, but then have my hair just like tucked into a Gibson roll at the back, so that I do not need to use pin curls every day, because honestly it's exhausting to always pin curl your hair like every evening. Like, I could never. I could never, guys. It's just not gonna work. Ain't nobody got time for that, honestly. For the next days I just put my hair into milkmaid braids, or I do simple 1940s looks that can be achieved without pin curls. And then I wash my hair like at the end of the week mostly. But I have to say that even straightening it once a week is not super good, so yeah, I have to see how long my hair can contain this, because it is very damaging actually. I need to do an updated pin curl tutorial, because I do not pin curl my hair at all like in the video that I posted a few months ago. Do you have any holy grail vintage item you would love to find one day? That's a very cool question, because I have a big wish list like right in my head about vintage that I want to find. So let's see. Oh, actually the waves and the curls here are really nice, so I think I will just leave it open. Nice! Then I do not have to think about what updo that I want to do. Alright, so one thing that I really want to find is a nice 1940s pinafore in my size that is out of rayon, so that I can dance in this, and not cotton, because cotton does not really move the way I want to move while dancing. A rayon 1940s pinafore that is not too short on me would be great. I would also just love to find any 1940s heels in my size because I'm a size 11, and yeah, that's just very, very hard to find. Right now I'm actually looking for a decent 1940s winter coat that is not too expensive, because honestly, who can spend 500 euros on a winter coat? Like, not me. And I also want to have a very luxurious 1940s house coat to lounge around in, like with maybe like big puffy sleeves and like satin fabric, or even, I don't know, like some fur, or I don't know, something that's very Jean Harlow. That's something that I would really like. So for today's shooting, I'm taking inspiration from Lauren Bacall. She did this like house shooting. I don't know if this is at her house. That is what it looks like. She's just wearing some trousers and she has a very simple brush out. Okay, I am doing the shooting for a collaboration with Freddy's of Pinewood. So I also have some pants. So now I want to see what I'm doing with this front section, if I want to get it more in the back or if I want to do like a wave in the front. Okay, I think for now I will have to concentrate more on my hair. So I will stop this now and then get back to you when I'm done. I hope I could answer a few questions. I think there were only 3 questions, but yeah, as I said, it will be very small. So yeah, see you in a bit. I am now all done. This is the first outfit that we're shooting. Look at these Freddy's pants, they're so cool, and I just paired it with this 1940s blouse that you saw in my latest haul. And yeah, this is what I did with my hair. Put a little bow, we'll see if I will keep it or not. And yes, the photographer is on the balcony, smoking, looking cool. And we're going to shoot. We're all done, finished. We got some really cool pictures. I'm super excited to post them. And I will now make myself ready to go to the pumpkin feast or to this market. It's not as sunny anymore. I hope the sun will come out again, but still it's not super cold, so that's cool. Look at him. Ah. No. Little boy.
The falling leaves drift by the window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the sunburned kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days roll on, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. but I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn
So it's the next day, and David and I are on our way to a very big flea market that we wanted to check out. So let's see if we can find something, and then David will have to go home and we will see each other in the evening again.
Just when romance got a start, you decided it was time to part. How could you? How could you? It was on a night like this, you left me and didn't leave a kiss. How could you? How could you? You know that love is just like apple pie, it's either sweet or tart. You could be the apple of my eye, but you upset the apple cart. I was looking forward to all those little things you didn't do. How could you break my heart?
So a quick update, you guys. I have not really vlogged anything since I came back from the flea market, but I quickly wanted to show you what we got at the flea market. It was a very big flea market, so we were basically just looking and enjoying the sun. The weather was really nice, and I quickly wanted to show you the only thing that I got from the flea market, and it's so little and small that it's almost funny, but I got this little card with Marlene Dietrich on it. It says Marlene Dietrich in the back, and it's probably from the 40s or 50s, and yeah, I just thought it would look cool on my wall. And that's basically everything that I got. And for now I was relaxing, watching Sex and the City, which is my favorite show ever, and eating some apple pie. And now I'm actually very motivated to clean up my room. I'm not quite satisfied with the way my room looks yet. It's like a huge project that I have going on for like the past 2 or 3 years. I am just never motivated to finish my room. It's very white, and there is not a lot going on, but at the same time there's so much chaos and so many things that I do not need, and oh, it's killing me. And I just want a nice creative space, a space where I feel safe in, a space where I feel inspired in, and that's not where I am right now. So yeah, but now I'm tidying up my room, trying to get rid of a few things that I do not need and listen to some music, and yeah, after that I will probably have some dinner, and then David will come and we will continue the new Netflix series Ratchet. Alright guys, I look done and tired, and don't look at my hair please. But it's already 8 p.m. I think, and as you can see, I went through a lot of my stuff to see what I should keep and what I should let go. And yeah, that's what I did for the past few hours. And now I made myself some tea because my throat kind of hurts. David has a cold and he probably just passed it over to me. Nothing crazy, but yeah, it's just a bit annoying. But my mom just brought me some chocolate. Ritter Sport. Because I was really craving chocolate. Anyway, so David is coming over in like 20 minutes and then we will watch Ratchet. And for now, I will finish my clean out. Yay, David is here and he brought some Vietnamese food. Oh, I love these. These are both vegetarian and they're like my favorite. And then for himself, he brought some duck, I think this is. And this.